Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a beauty portrait with just one light, so stay tuned. So like I said earlier, we are going to be using one light for our beauty portrait, and this is the light we'll be using. That's the Godox AD200 Pro, and this is a monoblock type light, but you can also use a speed light to take your beauty portraits. But take note that for this shoot, I'm using the bare bulb head instead of the flash head for the AD200 Pro, and that's because of the modifier I'm using, which is the Godox 120cm deep umbrella softbox. So yeah, I'll be shooting this with this softbox, and this softbox is not going to have the front diffusion panel over it because I want a very strong, crisp light. So I'm just going to install this in the softbox and we'll continue from there. So I've fitted the light into the modifier, and to complement the light, I'm using a 110cm reflector. That's just to fill in the light. And for our lighting position, we have the light. Our model is going to be standing here. She'll be in shortly, and we have the light forward facing our model but tilted slightly down. The light is a bit elevated with the spoke of the middle bar of the umbrella pointing directly at our model. So she's going to be standing somewhere here, and the light is going to be facing her directly. I've not sent it too up or too down, just a little bit above her head level with the spoke pointing directly towards her. For our backdrop, we are using this piece of brown paper that you can see they have taped it to the wall. And because it's a beauty portrait, we are just shooting from the top of her head to about her chest area. So that's it for our setup. It's a rather simple setup. Next, we'll be talking about the camera setup. So for our camera setup, I'll be using the Canon EOS RP with the Viltrox EF to EOS R adapter. And then for the lens, I'm using the Canon 50mm F1.8 lens. Now, one thing to note is that this is a 50mm lens and this is a full frame camera. However, I will be shooting in crop mode. That's a 1.6 crop to give me an effective field of view of 80mm. Under normal circumstances, I would have to shoot there. My desired field of view would be around 85mm to 100mm. But because I don't have an 85mm lens and I have a nifty 50, which is a very good and very sharp lens, I'll use that 1.6 crop. The downside is that I lose some resolution. However, I prefer to have the field of view over the resolution because I'm not really striving to get the highest resolution photo as possible. I just want to get a good image. So that's just one thing to note. So we are going to have our model coming and then we'll begin shooting. So we have our lovely model here, Pinkie, who you can follow on Instagram. Links will be in the description. So Pinkie is just going to take her place, and with all that out of the way, now we can begin shooting. All right, so this is the position I'll be shooting our lovely model Pinkie from. As you can see, I'm standing right behind the light, and I'll place my camera here, right here, to get a good frame. And then I'm using the Godox X2T for Canon to trigger the AD200 Pro. So I'm just going to take a test shot at 1/16th power. Yes. So as you guys can see, lovely image. I'm just going to increase the power slightly, maybe half a stop. So I'm adding 0.5 to 1/16 power. And I think I prefer how this looks. I'm just going to take a look at my histogram to see whether everything is good. And yes, everything is good. So I'm just going to take some pictures, and the special announcement is that the pictures from this shoot, at least one of the pictures from this shoot, is going to be used for our free retouching course on this YouTube channel. So if you are happy and excited about that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to see when our retouching tutorials come out. So we are just going to begin shooting, and let's see what we have. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll be answering your questions about the shoot or about the upcoming retouching tutorial. And stay tuned for the next one. Bye.